Hello, everybody. This is The Home and the World by Rabindranath Tagore. Chapter 2, Nikhil's Story, Part 1. One day I had the faith to believe that I should be able to bear whatever came from my God. I never had the trial. Now I think it's come. I used to test my strength of mind by imagining all kinds of evil which might happen to me: poverty, imprisonment, dishonor, death, even Bimala's. And when I said to myself that I should be able to receive these with firmness, I'm sure I didn't exaggerate. Only I could never even imagine one thing, and today it is that of which I'm thinking and wondering whether I can really bear it. There's a thorn somewhere pricking in my heart, constantly giving me pain while I'm about my daily work. It seems to persist even when I'm asleep. The very moment I wake up in the morning, I find the bloom has gone from the face of the sky. What is it? What's happened? My mind's become so sensitive that even my past life, which came to me in the disguise of happiness, seems to wring my very heart with its falsehood, and the shame and sorrow which are coming close to me are losing their cover of privacy, all the more because they try to veil their faces. My heart has become all eyes. The things that should not be seen, the things I do not want to see, these I must see. The day has come at last when my ill-starred life is to reveal its destitution in a long-drawn series of exposures. This penury, all unexpected, has taken its seat in the heart where plenitude seemed to reign. The fees which I paid to delusion for just 9 years of my youth have now to be returned with interest to truth to the end of my days. What's the use of straining to keep up my pride? What harm if I confess that I have something lacking in me? Possibly it's my unreasoning forcefulness which women love to find in men. But is strength a mere display of muscularity? Must strength have no scruples in treading the weak underfoot? Why all these arguments? Worthiness cannot be earned merely by disputing about it. Am I unworthy, unworthy, unworthy? Well, what if I am unworthy? The true value of love is this, that it can ever bless the unworthy with its own prodigality. For the worthy here are many rewards on God's earth, but God has specially reserved love for the unworthy. Up till now, Bimala was my homemade Bimala, the product of the confined space and the daily routine of small duties. Did the love which I received from her, I asked myself, come from the deep spring of her heart, or was it merely like the daily provision of pipe water pumped up by the municipal steam engine of society? I longed to find Bimala blossoming fully in all her truth and power, but the thing I forgot to calculate was that one must give up all claims based on conventional rights if one would find a person freely revealed in truth. Why did I fail to think of this? Was it because of the husband's pride of possession over his wife? No. It was because I placed the fullest trust upon love. I was vain enough to think that I had the power in me to bear the sight of truth in its awful nakedness. It was tempting Providence, but still I clung to my proud determination to come out victorious in the trial. Bimala had failed to understand me in one thing. She could not fully realize that I held as weakness all imposition of force. Only the weak dare not be just. They shirk their responsibility of fairness and try quickly to get at results through the shortcuts of injustice. Bimala had no patience with patience. She loves to find in men the turbulent, the angry, the unjust. Her respect must have its elements of fear. I had hoped that when Bimala found herself free in the outer world, she would be rescued from her infatuation for tyranny, but now I feel sure that this infatuation is deep down in her nature. Her love is for the boisterous. From the tip of her tongue to the pit of her stomach, she must tingle with red pepper in order to enjoy the simple fare of life. But my determination was never to do my duty with frantic impetuosity, helped on by the fiery liquor of excitement. I know Bimala finds it difficult to respect me for this, taking my scruples for feebleness, and she's quite angry with me because I'm not running amok crying Bande Mataram. For the matter of that, I have become unpopular with all my countrymen because I've not joined in their carousals. They are certain that either I have a longing for some title, or else I'm afraid of the police. The police, on their side, suspect me of harboring some hidden design and protesting too much in my mildness. What I really feel is this, that those who cannot find food for their enthusiasm in the knowledge of their country as it actually is, or those who cannot love men just because they are men, who needs must shout and deify their country in order to keep up their excitement. These love excitement more than their country. To try to give our infatuation a higher place than truth is a sign of our inherent slavishness. When our minds are free, we find ourselves lost. Our moribund vitality must have for its writer either some fantasy or someone in authority or a sanction from the pundits in order to make it move. So long as we are impervious to truth and have to be moved by some hypnotic stimulus, we must know that we lack the capacity for self-government. Whatever may be our condition, we shall either need some imaginary ghost or some actual medicine man to terrorize over us. The other day, when Sandeep accused me of lack of imagination, saying that this prevented me from realizing my country in a visible image, Bimala agreed with him. I didn't say anything in my defense because to win an argument does not lead to happiness. Her difference of opinion is not due to any inequality of intelligence, but rather to dissimilarity of nature. They accuse me of being unimaginative. That is according to them. I may have oil in my lamp, but no flame. This is exactly the accusation which I bring against them. I would say to them, you are dark, even as the flints are. You must come to violent conflicts and make a noise in order to produce your sparks. But their disconnected flashes merely assist your pride and not your clear vision. I have been noticing for some time that there is a gross cupidity about Sandeep. His fleshly feelings make him harbor delusions about his religion and impel him into a tyrannical attitude in his patriotism. His intellect is keen, but his nature is coarse, and so he glorifies his selfish lusts under high-sounding names. The cheap consolation of hatred are as urgently necessary for him as the satisfaction of his appetites. Bimala often warned me in the old days of his hankering after money. I understood this, but I could not bring myself to haggle with Sandeep. I felt ashamed even to own myself that he was trying to take advantage of me. It will, however, be difficult to explain to Bimala today that Sandeep's love of country is but a different phase of his covetous self-love. Bimala's hero worship of Sandeep makes me hesitate all the more to talk to her about him, lest some touch of jealousy may lead me unwittingly into exaggeration. It may be that the pain at my heart's already making me see a distorted picture of Sandeep. And yet, it's better perhaps to speak out than to keep my feelings gnawing within me.